Good evening. I'd like to call to order the April 9th, 2018 meeting of the Board of Education. First item is we have a motion for an executive session to discuss safety and security matters. Okay. So I'll go ahead and make the motion. I move the Board of Education recess to executive session to discuss district-level emergency and crisis plans pursuant to the exception under COMA for school security matters to ensure the security of the school, its buildings, and/or its systems, to ensure that they're not jeopardized, with the following invited to be present: Anna Stubblefield, Jerry Kimball, David Cunningham, Kevin Harrell, Kathy Johnson, Paula Murish, Tony Barron, Kyle Hayden, Julie Boyle, Sammy Devon, Ron May, Don Downing, and Captain Squires from the Lawrence Police Department. And the board will return to open session in this room at, it says Sergeant Squires. I'm sorry. Sergeant Cobb. And also invite Sergeant Mike Cobb to be present, and the board to return to open session in this room at,
how long did
40, 50 minutes.
okay, at 6:50 with possible action to follow.
second?
All in favor? Aye.
Well, good evening. I'm Ron May, Director of Operations. I just want to introduce Sergeant Mike Cobb. Sergeant Cobb actually served as a resource officer in our schools for 3 years, and he's going to present to you a abbreviated version of the Avoid, Deny, Defend.
Good evening. I know everyone's very busy. Thank you so much for your time. And as a parent and child that goes to school here in this district, thank you for all the work you guys do every day. Thank you guys for just the future work that you're going to be doing. Thanks. First of all, what the training you're about to get is not ALS training. It's not training for schools. It's not training for it's going to directly go towards policy with you guys. What this is a resource for you. But I hope you can pass on some of this for your family, friends, whatever you can take from it. It is interactive, so please, if you have questions, just let me know. There'll be videos along the way. I promise you, we don't do shock value. None of this stuff is videos that has gruesome anything. This is all stuff that at the end of this, I want you to feel empowered and not scared. My wife went through one of these trainings from Homeland Security about a year ago, and she told me 2 things that drove her insane. Number one, cop lingo. I'm not going to use that with you. I'm going to speak to you like, okay, that hasn't been doing police work for too long. That's me. The second thing that I want to get across to you is, again, feeling empowered. I don't want you to leave here scared. I want you to leave here going back to where you work every day, to your everyday environment, and say, okay, I have options. I have tools that I can use, okay? Captain Squire could not be here tonight, so I am Sergeant Cobb. I'll be leading you through this. And if you want to know more about me, you can ask me afterwards. That's fine. I don't like to put up slides about myself unless you want to know. What I'm teaching is the civilian response to active shooter events. It's called CRACE. This we have taught at Lawrence Memorial Hospital. Their entire staff was just recently trained last week on Tuesday. We've trained churches, businesses, grocery stores. What the attempt is Texas State University took it as their main research project. One of their groups at the university wanted to not just train police officers how to respond to active shooter events, but wanted to train civilians so they could lower the amount of casualties that are involved in these events, and also just empower people to make decisions that might help protect their lives. In Texas State,